All right, go. Boom. Go live. All right, that's up. That's up. Not sure what that is. YouTube and my channel and live now. And let me send that out on YouTube. All right, well, YouTube is delayed, as you guys know. Oh, and let me go live on Facebook. Oh, that's a whole other thing as well. Um, Next. I gotta, somebody please find me an app so I can do this all at once. I'll be your best friend ever. Oh man, I can't even do the thing there. All right, facebook.com. Sorry, you guys should not be seeing me panic in the morning. Let me go to August 14th. And apparently Arcadia is doing really well today. I do know that much. Just change August 14th to 15th. And good morning, everybody. This is Luke from Breakout Trading here. We are going to have another excellent trading day. We got about 12 minutes until the open, but luckily I've done some research and I'm somewhat caught up on the day. Um, Unfortunately, it didn't save my watch list. And did I just hit the X on that? Um, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up. What was that? I'm gonna go ahead and set up the watch list real quick. TRNX, I don't know. It never came out with earnings. It's an OTC stock. Technically, doesn't have to, but it was very reliant on this. And I do have a position on TRNX. Um, at 82. I wouldn't be mad at you if you entered in on this. I don't think it's a bad idea. I see a little bit of a cup and handle forming. So for those of you that want your penny stock trade, I'm about to give it to you. Because this could go up to $1. It's tried to break $1 3 days in a row. If you look at this on the daily, or which I guess you could just do just like this. Well, no, I guess it didn't try to hit $1 yesterday, but it hit 95, then it hit $1 today. Either it's going to break the $1. The formation looks like it's shutting down, but this is a good play maybe for the entry. All right, so Arcadia we know is kicking ass this morning. Let me go ahead and detach this gadget here because I want to keep it on its own screen so we don't miss stuff. Okay, so Arcadia was one of them I was watching. Then it was Roku's rallying this morning. GE just came out with that very controversial report that they're doing the biggest counting hoax. And the numbers are all just bullshit, and excuse my language, but all fraudulent, and they're going to pull an Enron. So let's see how that affects the stock. And we're going to definitely be watching the markets today. Markets might pop up a little bit like they did last time we went down 800 points in a single day. The next day it popped up. It's just a natural reaction. So I think that the overall trend of the market is down, and I won't be fooled by the two previous flash crashes we had where it just went right back up. I'm not being fooled by that this time. This is something different, and I think most people would agree with that, with any common sense. But all right, so let's go ahead and let's see RNX. I want to keep my eye on that for sure. Um, all right, can't answer the phone if you who are calling or watching. All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the what do we got? Okay, I'm very good at working really quick here, so try to bear with me. Um, okay, so we got a lot of good stuff here. Wow, yeah, today is looking bullish. I really like SINT. The float's only 726,000. Let me see the formation. In love with the formation. Okay. Let me look at the first one that's up 74. All right. This looks like this is up on a buyout or something like that. Um, so check that out. PVTL. Is that it? Was that it? Was that it? Okay, this looks like this is up on a buyout. Yeah, between 1350, 1450 last. This is not going to do anything but really float at this level. Um, but that other one, my God, I think I'm in love. What was it? SINT? Jeez. SINT. All right. Why is it up? It's biotech. Beautiful. It's around that $2 range, which I don't like. That's the ones that the people that pump and dump stocks typically target. But it's a very low float. It's up on. Does that look like good earnings? Is that what I'm seeing? Loss revenue 200,000. This is an overreaction. This is an overreaction here. But I think the fact that it's such a low float, it might attract buyers. So it's definitely something we're gonna add to the watch list. Definitely something we're gonna watch. I'm not gonna put an entry on it yet because I don't know. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're taking the TradeNet challenge with me, I will let you know what stocks to get in for the challenge. Let's bounce back to this Arcadia. We're already watching that. Seems to be hanging out at that. No, I'm on the wrong one. Oh, Pivotal is not going to do anything. That's going to stay at 14. Um, TRX is rallying a little bit. SINT. We're going to keep an eye on that. And we got Arcadia. Arcadia is looking strong, but we all know it's going up for no reason. It's got no news. BILN's constant pump and dump stock. I don't like the formation. I love the float. Let's take a quick look. Don't want to spend any more time than that on these little ones here. BLIN. Uh, okay. Is it up for any reason? No. Doesn't mean it won't do anything. I'm going to add it to that little watch list, though, with all the little names. BILN. And might as well pick one more. You guys have a suggestion? If you have a suggestion, let me know now. Okay. I thought I had 5 minutes. I don't know how I got down to four. Um, okay. Boom. VIPs, it's a slow mover, VIPS. Don't be fooled by it. Its movements. But CISIQ, Canadian Solar. I really like Canadian Solar. Okay, I really like this one. I was looking at it earlier. Canadian Solar IQ. I'm gonna add that one. It's up on earnings. It hit a 24 mark. Okay, let's take a quick look at the. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. Um, the, the, it's TRNX. You're not going to be able to trade, Genie. It's not on. It's not going to be on TradeNet. But when I say 85 or better, it means try to get 85. If you can get better, go ahead. You don't have to get it at 85. You can get it lower than 85. Holy sh! After after market. Like I'm having these brain freezes. Maybe I shouldn't be trading today. Um, why am I here? Okay, yes. Nasdaq most advanced. Um, Geez, I was watching a video myself. Um, yeah, you're in Telegram. I don't understand these people. They want to ask me 2 seconds before the open. Brandon, I need my admin right now. Are you around? People are asking me any luck getting them into Telegram, and they're in Telegram. They just don't have their notifications turned on because they automatically select no. I don't know why they think that would be a good idea. And then, okay, we're at a beautiful point. We just dropped down to the R1 and CSIQ. Okay, so this is going to be a split order. We're going to either try to get it at 23 on the pullback. It's definitely possible. Don't have much time here, and I'm not even open here. Okay, so CSIQ, CSIQ. Okay, and I'm going 1,000. Buy. Market, 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 buy. All right. CSIQ. You could buy it even cheaper than that if you want. Position, position, position. You could buy it at 22. Let me do something here real quick that I don't normally do. 500. All right. So CSIQ. Even a lower entry is better. I didn't catch that lower entry really, but okay, tough shit. You're just gonna have to get it. CSIQ at 2330. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a stop loss on this one. I got murdered. Maybe not, but let me put a stop loss just in case. That was crazy. What's my entry price? 23? I need to come out of this. There we go. That was just a pullback to a. What the hell is that 21? Is that the main P? I don't understand why it's doing this. Hold on, 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 hold on. 21 is the main P. So it shot down to the main pivot point, it bounced. And now it's bouncing up. Okay. I should have added more shares at 21. It's clearly bouncing on that pivot point. TRNX is skyrocketing. I hope you took that one. I'm in that one. Um, uh, 41. Where are we going, TRNX? Hi, TRNX. Let me set a create closing order sell. I'm gonna sell a partial 240 shares at 93. Or is it still gonna keep taking off here? It's hard to tell. Very hard to tell. It's looking good. Looking very good. It's at 93 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my partial right now. Come on. Oof. Come on. Break 93. 93 is actually a resistance line. Might be smarter to actually move that up to 95, and then it pulls back. There we go. Come on, break 93. It's hitting really strong support at 93. I think it'll go to 95 if it breaks 93, but now it's popping down. What did I sell it at? Dude, I didn't even mean to do that. I put 95 in. Whatever. I, I'm about to buy more. Whatever. We're talking 3 cents here. It's not a big deal. CSIQ is starting to do that rally now. That's good. Um, good, good. It's gonna come around. It hit the pivot points and it's gonna start to come around. 3,500 shares. Let's break above 23. What's the pivot on that? I remember 23 is a pivot. Ooh, okay. Target on CSIQ is make your money back. The target is the limit. Because they literally average down. How's the markets looking? They're kind of just flopping around. Not really in a definitive direction. Uh, okay, nice move on CSIQ right here. It's just moving. Now it moved above the VWAP. And I don't know. I just don't know. Come on, keep going. Might have to take this loss here. I'm gonna reduce exposure here. I'm reducing exposure by selling 1,500 of my 35 shares. Or wait, maybe I shouldn't do that yet. That was the perfect time to do it. Yeah, I'm doing it right here. I'm reducing my exposure because I'm a little less confident in the stock than I was this morning. Um, I just want to check out the pivot points on this again one more time. 2277. Okay, so we've blown past 2277. So we should be seeing some movement to the upside. 2275. It should bounce off of this. If it doesn't, I'm going to cut my losses, I think. Yeah, heavy downside movement in the market. But the premiums on UVXY calls are so high right now. TRNX, I don't know what it's doing. It's got a little bull flag situation going on, so I'm going to see if that will follow through. Uh, yeah, there we go. Now we're back in the 90s. And I did not see what anything else is doing. I was so distracted this morning. I apologize. Let's see. Let's take a look. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. This was the main one. So it looks like Arcadia dumped. Roku dumping. GE. Mm, eh. CSIQ is dumping. SINT, which was my favorite, took off. Oh man. I kind of like it at the pullback level here. SINT. Um, SINT. I kind of do like it if I think it's gonna go back above. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me get this quick, quick. Text alert, text alert. 321 is a great price because it's just above that three. I love it. I love it. Um, I'm not supposed to be showing this on screen. I'm talking So I don't have to write target a million to, or partial and target. If you just see a price dash another a higher price, that means partial target. I'll make that more clear when I can, but let me jump back into it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. CRNX is pulling down pretty damn hard. It's got some support here at 87. Roku is really dumping there, huh? And so is the markets. Okay, let's take a look at the markets real quick. They're just falling. You just don't want to buy options right now. But TVIX is definitely something you want to jump into right now. TVIX. Let's go ahead. 4,000 market. Oof, but it could pull back here. So I'll go low because it's probably going to pull back. Um, yeah, see there it's pulling up a little bit, which is okay. Everything's pulling up. That's good. That's good. All right. So, okay, that trade, by the way, that TVIX, I want you to enter that if you are in the TradeNet challenge. TVIX entry point. You could go market now, or what price is it at? 23.33. Come on, man, I have a mouse. Okay, look at this. CSIQ. We popped up. We came out of that one somehow. And I'm literally gonna go against my instinct, and I'm just gonna sell because I feel like we got taken out of a storm on that one. All right, so TVIX, as I figured, was gonna pull up. That's fine. That's okay. That's a buying opportunity, in my opinion. I'm gonna add another 1,000. Actually, now that I have room, I'll add 2,000. Ooh, 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 ooh. I totally bought the wrong stock, didn't I? At a peak. Well, that was a silly mistake. Unbelievable. 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 All right. And my order didn't go through? Are you kidding? CSIQ. Did I mention to exit in the text alerts? What was the entry? CSIQ. SINT. That probably filled, right? SINT. Oh, CSIQ, I didn't put. Oh, I did put in the text alerts at 23:30. So you're right at your break even level. You know what? I will do that. I'll take 500 shares right here on CSIQ, right at the price I initially said to buy at. And the target, I put a 345 target. Oh, 345. Oh, no, I didn't put the target. That's something else. Target limit. Let's do a range order to protect myself. Low price is $23, 22.99, and target is the R2, which is the R2 is the R2 is 24.21. So the target will make 23.50. Wait, what? That's like right now. 24. 24, 23. I don't think it'll break into 24, so I'm gonna go just below that, 24.75. So position market sell. Okay, I love this pull up right here. Perfect options buying opportunity. Um, Beautiful options buying opportunity. Maybe not. Oh, let me put that target in. CSIQ what did I use? 223.75. Um, SINC. Ooh, it broke out, but only went a little bit high. It's not over yet, though. Not sit. SINC. I like it. SINC. Can I buy this here? No. TRNX was supposed to be a. Okay, right now. That's the point. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a little behind on my game today. I have a really strong text alert coming your way. Oh, I knew to buy it right here at 293. Whatever. Let me just stick with what works here. Um, okay, August. 23rd, 35.50. Okay. Sending out these alerts, guys. TVIX, I want you to buy it if you're listening. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Matter of fact, add 2,000 shares to that. I don't know what happened with earnings on TRNX, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. They were supposed to come out. The stock was rising pre-earnings very suspiciously, and it has a history of shooting up to the stratosphere, not the atmosphere, stratosphere. But it didn't come out with earnings last night, and it doesn't have to. It's OTC. Well, let's see if we can determine what's going on with the market right now. Definitely have a V bottom shape here. Drop out the gate. That's typically how the market runs. It'll whichever way it goes out the gate, it tends to like carry on the other way. Um, SPX. Got a little cup and handle thing happening now. Head and shoulders could pop up here. Uh, that's what I thought was going to happen too. Come on. We're about to see a big drop here. If this can fail and pass that gap there. Nope. SBX, is it above 285 below? What are we doing? Okay. Oil's dropping. Gold is dropping. I'd rather have gold rising. Crap. All right, I have to figure out when I'm gonna call it now. Market's too strong. If it stays around this level, I'm okay. But if it starts going higher, then it's time to bail. I would like to see a nice drop here to give me some breathing room. No. I get stopped out. I can't believe it. I was up on this one and then I accidentally bought back in. Whatever. It looks like a channel. Let's go off 5 days. Yeah, this needs a pull up for sure. It cannot continue at that rate. But it did pull up. BLIN is looking good, but it's just now coming down. No, it looks good. BLIN. If you can get in BLIN before the breakout here. That's it. That's the turn. Mark my words. Told you. Did I not call that? It's not a major pullback, but still early. Still early. Fuck, man. Top 20 paving is right here. Go to here and it's top 20. Trade top 20. Um, SPTN. No, but SINT took off again, and I was gonna freaking put in an alert at 390. Did I put in an alert at 390? I think I did. I did. Or didn't I? I don't know. I'm so distracted right now. Um, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, well, this is interesting. Question my authority. What's his name? Ryan. He's in our group. He asked. He's like, "You want a recession?" Because I made this wicked awesome graphic thing here. Anyway, and I was like, I want a pullback, not a national recession where people are jobless and homeless and like starving and all that stuff. Just a market recession, which essentially means we'll see a pullback of 20% or more. UVIX will go up to $150, and then I'll buy everything cheap right at the bottom. That's the hopes. Uh, I said, trust me, I have an IRA too, so I feel the pain. I get hit on this as well. I might be making money here one day when today is obviously not one of those days. Not yet anyway. But I'm so mad. CSQI was a winner. CSIQ. So and then, yeah, when the IRA hits bottom, you put in max contribution. Always do that. 25. Boom. Put it in a Fidelity Funds. And Ryan Hogan goes, okay, that makes sense. A national recession would suck, and that's true. And then this guy goes, of course, got to have a counter. Uh, Trump and Republicans will keep the market supported to get him reelected. Mm, or no, it's kind of hard to tell who actually controls Wall Street. You know, Obama's biggest lobbyists were Wall Street. Hillary's biggest lobbyists are Goldman Sachs, all those companies. So they have a lot of power on the market, and they can make it pull back right before the election. That's why I think he got rid of the tariffs, not because of the holiday spending. I don't think it has anything to do with it. Plus, the market was tanking, and he needed an out. Um, Inverted yield curve, record 22 trillion deficit, no China deal, no wall. Okay, just reciting news headlines. Second half of 19 will be interesting. I'll stay long following the big boys. The big boys want you to stay long because as long as you're long, they have your money to take. Uh, Today was probably Energy Industrials lag, GE, SPY. Mm, Up in the club. SINT, man. I knew this was going to be a beauty today. I did put it in the text alerts, but unfortunately you got stopped out, I'm sure, with that pullback. But I would have went back in. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This is going to go to $4. Might go to $6, $7, $8. Who knows? It broke 350. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Gotta wait for a pullback to get back in that. But this might go up all day long. All day long. Oh, wow. Yeah, the more you wait for a pullback, the more it rallies. That was a text alert. Did anybody take that and not get stopped out? Ooh, it's looking beautiful. I hope you guys got in at 320. Right here? You sure? All right. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. I definitely held on to TVX for way too long. It definitely overstayed its welcome. So either it reverses now at the $22 mark, or I'm screwed. Shit. I know what's happening here. Market's gonna do what it continues to do and has been doing for some time. Ready? Watch this. Prepare to have your mind blown. No, I need more time than that. More than that, even. Actually, no more than that. I need like. Why does it give you 20 days to 180 days? There's no happy medium here. A little cranky today, but I have the right to be. Thank you, Ryan. How is that stock doing anyway? I got stopped out. Oh yeah, this is like I figured it's gonna go up all day, but you gotta watch out. It's got a pivot point around here. Where is that pivot point? Where is the pivot point? Give me something to throw. You ever hear that song? Give me something to throw, 'cause the stocks are not going where they are supposed to go. And that is pissing me off. 24.21 is the R2. So, but you're also getting very close to a 52-week high. So keep that in mind as well. Um, it could go as high as the 52-week high. Oh yeah, it's my job to give the exits. I should have stayed in this too. I got stopped out. But that was a freaking scare, that whole thing this morning. But also, that was a great buying opportunity. So it was kind of a blessing that I was late in entering the text alert. So instead of getting it at 22:30 or 23:30, you were able to get this all the way at 21. SINC, did it hit 4 yet? Oh, and they pulled the rug out. That's called pulling the rug out. Heavy traders are selling off. It's messed up, man. It's not cool, dude. Jern. Gurn. TXMD looks hot. It's like an up and comer. It's down on the bottom. Sometimes I like to look at the bottom. It shows the up and comers. When you look at just the top, you don't get any good ones. Yeah, TXMD over 3. Are you kidding me? Yes, this is a trade net trade. This is a trade net trade. Oh, let me increase my. Oh, this needs to go below 284.56 before I add into TVIX. I'll just put a stop order. TVIX stop. If it goes over 22.51, buy. Oh, shoot. All right. I sent out the alert. The breakout's about to happen. I'm sending in some targets, potential targets you could use. All right, here comes the break. Market popping up has helped boost it, I'm sure. And we're hitting 3 on the Richter scale. Now just waiting for the metastasis. This could be a false breakout, but the trend looks really strong, so I doubt it's a false breakout. All right, we're in. I got a bad fill, 304. Who is this? Hello? Yes. have an appointment tomorrow at 12:50. Okay, and that's in the Lynbrook office. All right, thank you so much. Bye bye. I never remember these appointments. T-Vix, man, you're scaring me here. All right, so I'm just gonna go put this order in as a set it and forget it on my TXMD. Um, my stop is gonna be should really be under 3 because it should either break out or fake out. So if it's gonna go back below under 3, I would sell it at 3.99. Why bother taking that loss? Clearly faked me out, but just in case it didn't, put a range order in. Sell my shares at 3. Let's go for 320, 319, just so I catch the fill. What's the spread? 1 cent. Spread's more than 1 cent here. That's 1 cent, but I'm gonna act as if it's 2 cents. And do 18, 318, and sell. Okay, okay. All right, TVIX has got to go. I'm gonna sell right at this $22 level. Why does this TV keep doing that? If it has like a screensaver. What frickin' TV has a screensaver? Yeah, I see it. There's a double bottom. We broke out of the channel. SBY is looking pretty bullish right now. See, you got the double bottom here. We actually broke out of the channel around here. It bounced and then broke. It still resides out of the channel. Although there is a little bit of a head and shoulder-ish kind of thing going on here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Let's look at some other market indicators that put core ratios, gold, bonds, 10-year in particular. Um, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. I can see what's happening here for sure. Do you guys see what's happening? Can't do that. Take a look at the Dow real quick. Look at the Dow's formation. Markets look like they're getting ready to pull down here. But let's see if it hits that support. This is a little bit of a support line. I hate using the Dow as an indicator, but it's the only one giving me a clear indication of like what the hell is going on in terms of channels, and because the other one broke out of the channel and it's not going into an upward channel. It's kind of just basically popping back down into the channel. So it's possible I just draw the channel too weak. Now the QQQ is falling. All right, so I have an order at 350 for the TVIX for another 3,000 shares. I should have got in at 2209. I was gonna do it too. There we go. Come on, break 50, break 50. All right. Is this significant? Reactionary? Technical? What's going on here? Why is it moving like that? My average cost is 22.68. I'm only like 10 cents away from that. Come on. Come on! It's going to pull back. Of course it is. It's going to pull up a little bit, but it should have one more 1 minute candle to the downside before it pulls up. All right, let's figure out what's going on. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, what's the tick at? 61. All right, looks like we're getting ready to pop back up again. Son of a B. If we're going to pop back up, I'm going to sell 3,000 of these because I know I sold them for a profit. Ooh. GE is dropping. I knew that was going to happen. No, it's not really dropping that bad. All right, what's going on here? The Dow is floating on like red. It's like literally red, green, red, green, red, green. Market's getting ready to pick which way it's about to go. All right. I think right now is a good buyback in. You may want to watch this. Harry Marco Polo Paulus is the whistleblower, quote unquote, for GE, and it's kind of interesting. Shoot, what did I do there? So GE is not reporting correctly. That's a massive infraction. People will go to prison for that. Cold cooking the books, especially when you're a public company. All right, so I can see a downward trend now, at least as to where words before. All I could see was an upward trend, and I was short. But now that I can see a downward trend, you see the top of the channel there? I think I could pull myself out of this hole. Maybe end the day profitably. Here we go. Triple top. Much? Yeah. Head and shoulders or triple top. Either way, that's a bearish signal. So let's see what happens. Let's see the reaction. Popped right back up. This is going up a little too hard here. All right, let's draw the top of this channel here. Oof, look at the Dow. It's just so clearly. It's going to start falling right now. All right, we have a channel, my friends. Mm, could shoot up still. BLIN broke out on the text alerts. Did you guys catch that? Anybody play that? That was a good play. BLIN. BLIN. Beautiful play. What's the targets on that? Text alerts. BLIN over 265. It looks like it's halted on a circuit breaker. No. Okay, your target is 281 for your partial. So you should have took that. And I don't know that it'll hit 310 for your remaining partial, your last quarter of shares, but it still came through pretty nice on this one. Could hit 310. Could hit, yeah, absolutely. I think it's going. I think it's heading there right now. I see it hitting 310. I would put the order though, just to be smart, at like 309, 308. That was a good alert. Pretty much all our alerts are good. And you're gonna say to me, Luke, what about VIX? What about UVXY? All of our alerts are good. Trust me. All right, we hit three. We're gonna break out on three, hopefully, and then you should have a limit order in at about 309, 310, because it might just tap 310, and you might not get filled if you have a shitty broker like Robinhood or something. Whoop, boom, taps 310, and now it's going back down. 311, 311. It's a good band. So you're lucky it went to 311. Hopefully you got filled. Good play. Uh, Come on, market. What are you doing? Market's gonna come down. Give it a minute. We're in the negative again. We were positive. Now we're negative on the Dow. Yeah, we're headed to the downside. 18 points up on the Dow. I'm sorry. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Now it's going down. Is that not the perfect call or what? Come on. Give me something there. Blink over 265, which was the pre-market highs. Partial at 281, and then sell off the rest at 310. It hit 311. Beautiful. TXMZ. What's that doing? TXMD is just floating at that like 299, 296, 299 entry point at 3. I'm about to call that one. Although this could do what SLNT did and get you stopped out and shoot off. So I'm not calling anything. I'm going to let it run. You got in 5K. What? Blink? Testing, testing, testing. So you did pretty good. I should have went in 5K on Blink. But I am confident in my text alerts, and I'm gonna sit back and chill. If you want me to look for other stuff, I gave you a lot of good ones this morning. I'm gonna sit back and chill, cause I'll go crazy if I just keep staring at the monitor. I could sit here all day and stare at the monitors, and that's fine when I'm winning. But when I'm down, I hate it. I hate it so much. I'll just put in my stop and go about my day. Oh, that's right. Up in the club. Don't forget about TRNX. So earnings didn't come out. Pot's kind of popping back up right now. I took my partial at the open here. And where's my trade manager? Okay, that's not a joke anymore. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it for protection here, but I think that we're about to see a big drop right here. Bigger than that, obviously bigger than that. Right here. Come on, go ahead, go ahead. The overall trend is down. Come on. What time is it? 10:49. Uh, We just shot up to 2250 on the TVIX. What are the text alert prices? You're down almost 500 on the TVIX, Genie. All right, well, here's what you do, and here's what you don't do. You don't sell. Don't sell that. You hold that, hold that, hold that. She's in a challenge, by the way. She's now this is not real life. Obviously, if you were down 500, I would say get the heck out of there. But what was that alert? Oh, but if you're down 500, you wait. You have to wait it out. I hope you have some extra money so you can average down if you have to. And if you hold overnight, no extra money. How many tickets? 2 tickets. All right, so you're gonna have to. I'm sure you have $1 or $2 left, right? And even if you don't, it's okay. You can sell one share of VIX, and you'll get your 6 tickets in today. Now, hopefully, this doesn't have to be an overnight thing, but if it is an overnight thing, they won't notice. They won't notice. Well, it's either that or you lose. But I've had people in the same situation, and I'm like, yo, just hold overnight. Because if you sell, you lose. And they've held overnight, and they don't notice. It's gets past them because all they see is a spreadsheet. They see what you made, and that's really it. They don't really notice. So a smart thing actually to do would be to like don't do anything right now. Just wait. You can't sell. That's it. And then unfortunately, I think my speculation was wrong. No, but when you look at technical formation, you have an upside down bear flag. When you look at the triple Q, that's an upside down bear flag. It's clearly consolidating. Okay, so when is it a bear flag? It looks like a bear flag on a different minute chart. Um, yeah. So you got that's an interesting move. V bottom, pop, and then I would say here it's a hard one to read. It's bear flag-esque. You could say if you went by, let's see, 180 days, 4 hours. It definitely you have your pole, and then you have your rivets, your flag, and this should come down. It might just need another day. Hmm. DJX broke above the 200 day. Yeah. All right, so let's do this. This consolidation that's happening here, it could be part of this kind of bear flagish situation we got going on here. It could be the nose of that. It could be a bull flag. But I don't know. I don't know. We're riding the VWAP. I literally don't know what's gonna happen. We've broken out of this channel here. The VIX is at, where's the VIX? Oh yeah, I'm in that too. VIX. Is it below 20? It's not below 20. Let's take a look at the national markets and then the fear and greed index. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're getting at extreme fear. Put call ratio is on a greedy level. Interesting. Fear. So people are scooping up puts right now. Hmm, interesting. Market volatility, extreme fear. Market momentum, extreme fear. Stock price breadth, extreme fear. Safe haven demand, extreme fear. Junk bond, extreme fear. Yeah, we're at an extreme fear level. The buying you're seeing is probably all algorithmic. The market will likely come down. Um, and it's just got to wait for this consolidation to end. Um, this is something I'm willing to buy leaps on, or at least long-term bonds, 6 months in terms of UVXY and TVIX and all that crap. Hey, is there a max amount of friends you could have on Facebook? Wow, I really tell that just sounded, but is there a max amount of friends that you have on Facebook? Like, because people are like, why do you do most of your stuff on your group? I mean, on your page and not on Facebook, and I mean, not in a group, and like, I don't know. But now I'm starting to realize there's advantages to groups, such as marketing and blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to go ahead and put out if you guys can please help me if you're in my group. I'm going to put out an ad today. Uh, If you could take a screenshot of it for me, because I don't know what it looks like. Like they don't really give you examples, things of that nature. You're welcome, Paven. I don't know why you're thanking me, but oh, for the 5 grand, for the 5 grand, is that TVIX entry entered as a stop loss? I don't really understand what you mean. Hold on, give me 1 second. Wow. Nice, brother. Nice. Good job. All right, markets are coming down finally. We can breathe. That was a stomach turner. I'm still down a lot. I mean, it's not that bad, but could be worse. Excuse me 1 second. 1 second, excuse me. Ah, TRNX is dumping. Thinking of swinging whatever I'm holding left on those. GE is really going down. I knew we should have went GE. All right, there we go. And the market dropped 100 points. Literally, I walked away for 2 seconds. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Woo! That's the comeback we needed. What happened? What happened? Is Donald Trump drunk texting? Notice, guys, I had to walk away. I had to make a phone call. When things don't go my way, I make things happen. Don't you worry about that. And you guys think I'm kidding. Breakout trade's got some influence. Oh, this is a beauty. This is a beautiful. That was a very ugly number before. Now, down 2,000. I'll make it back tomorrow. But honestly, I'll make it back today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful turnaround. All right, TRXN. I don't want to. I'm gonna put a stop loss on it at my purchase price. I kind of really want to. It's not coming out with the earnings, so there's no reason to hold it anymore. But it has attracted a lot of volume. That's the only thing that's. I'm kind of split with that one. I don't know what to do. But wild swings on Wall Street. That's the headline on CNBC. Talk to me, guys. What the hell, you made me feel a little alone. Yes, Cooper, I send out alerts every day. My face is on the screen. What are you talking about, Luca? Shit. No, it's going back. Yes, Cooper, I send out alerts every day. My face is on the screen. What are you? That's so weird. Don't you love when you make a typo but it still works? So I was basically sending him, yeah, I send out. I meant to say, yes, I send out alerts every day. But I said, yes, I send our alerts every day, and it still works. Don't you hate hearing your own voice? All right, market's dumping. UVXY calls from this morning are positive. Love it. I freaking love it. Come on. I told you guys, have a little faith in your boy. By the way, BILN is looking like it's getting ready to retest 310, but I don't know. I'd stay away from it at this point. The consolidation of TR NX. Oop. Uh, I looked like it was breaking to the downside, but now I don't know. 86 down. All right, whatever. Arcadia dumped. SINT hit 4. That was a great alert. I hit you with the SINT too. That was my favorite stock of the day too. Was SINT. Um, damn, but I'm sure. I don't know. You guys aren't communicating with me. Did anybody take that? SINT? Yeah, if it breaks 23, Genie, hang in there. Genie, just hang in. I'm telling you, trust me, just hang in right now. We're going to set our targets in a little bit, but you're going to end up positive on that trade because I know you entered right when I entered. Did you not? How much are you down, Genie? No, you don't sell. You do not sell. I'm telling you. I'm talking to the chat room right now, the uh, Telegram chat room. If you sell in a challenge, it's a realized loss, and that's it. You lose. So if ever you're down more than 300, because that's the max you're allowed to lose, you don't sell. Beyond fell 10%? Really? I usually trade Beyond to the downside. Beyond fell 10% because Beyond's been a pump and dump, and we've known this forever. Even the own CEOs of the company verified it when they said, we want to sell our shares. And they had restricted shares, which by law you have to wait 6 months until you can sell. Stock's only been out a couple months. So they said, we're going to do a secondary offering. That way we can sell those shares. And they basically became little babies. And I don't blame them. Took their money. And now the stock is done. It's over. Second they made that move, I knew the stock was done. This TRNX is really falling here, huh? How'd you use 4 tickets, Genie? For a loss? Do you have any realized losses of over 100 bucks? What's your P&L right now on the day? You're up $8.95. That's good. Oh, you're down to 21. So unrealized is 221, but realized. Can you just send me a screenshot of your thing? That way I can see of this one right here. Your account manager. That's what I want to see. This one. Market's getting ready for another really strong pullback. If you're not in TVIX, it might be a good idea to get in now. Might have been wrong on that one. GE is tanking. Oh my God. How can you ignore this? You can't. People think that it's about to go bankrupt. I don't know if it's tanked too much, but that's a massive company. That used to be on the Dow, I think. So I'm not going to ignore that. Yeah, it looks like there's like some confirmation information. Doesn't even look like there's room for pullbacks on this one. Looks like the pullback is right now. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Can't believe I did that. 2000 short. All right. I entered a little early, but I don't really care. Let's see. All right. I'm going to text this one out. Just text it to me. Sandan, which indicators for the pullback? What do you mean? Which indicators for the pullback? Like, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that means. The well, first of all, the consolidation broke to the downside. So to make it more clear, let's go to the market page. So we were watching the QQQ as it was consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. So it was either going to shoot up or shoot down. It shot down. So it whiplashed us into a downtrend, and we've also shot back into that downward channel that we were originally in this morning. So as long as it stays within that downward channel, there's a good chance we'll continue to the downside. No guarantees, but yeah, possibly. If it starts tapping that channel and breaks back up, it's a little too bullish and might have to exit. All right, I love this pull up here on GE, even though I'm taking a little bit of a hit from it, but that's all right. Let me send out this text alert real quick. A lot of volume, a lot of shares in GE. It's going to need a lot of selling to go down. I think it can happen with a what's going on. This is the guy that brought down Madoff, and he brought down another company as well. They said, um, You're gonna be surprised today, guys. Today is gonna be very surprising. This is unusual for me. First of all, CSIQ, I was green, and I made a mistake, and I bought it again when I thought I was buying TVIX. So mistakes count, right? They count. So I'm down on that. Then I shorted GE, which is currently reversing. Let me put my stop loss in, by the way, on that, which is 810. Oh, sorry. Stop buy at 810. Where's my trade manager? Account manager. Where's my account manager? All right. So, and then I'm red on this one because I accidentally bought GE when I meant to short it. And then TVIX I'm red, which will eventually be green. Uh, maybe I should sell now if it's gonna pop up here. Anyway, and then TXMD false breakout. Nothing I can do about it. But it's actually gonna go back up. 23. If this breaks over 23, I think I'll be positive. If this breaks over 2290, I think I'll be in the positive. I have 6,000 shares. That means every 10 cents this moves, that's 600 bucks. So, TVIX, my savior of the day. See, that's what you call it. Warren Buffett refers to as your coca or your circle of competence. If 90% of my money comes from uh, VIX, type instruments, I spoke too soon. Then why is it popping up? Why is it popping up? Never let a candle like that shake you out. There's no reason for that. Anyway, all right. It's time to identify what's going on here. This is a beautiful stock. Okay, we broke out of the channel again. Frick, that's not good. Well, not really. This could be the top of a new channel here. Bing, bing. Wishful thinking. wishful thinking. Hmm. Should have sold on that climb up. I have no target here. Where are we going? The top of this channel here? That's really high. If that's the case, yeah. Let's go ahead and partial, market, sell. I'm out of those. And it's turning around. Of course. It's okay. That's fine. So, oh, sorry. So I sold out of those, and now it turned around. All right. See, now I'm gonna have to pay for the spread, but at least I'm gonna limit my share size now. I won't be in as heavy. Nope, I was wrong. Market 2250 long. Okay, I'm selling out. Seems smart maybe to go. I gotta go in heavy to make back the money I lost. But am I going long or short? To figure that out, I have to keep an eye on this. The whole thing. The tick is up, the VIX is down. No sign of any imminent reversals. If anything, there's a side of a breakout to the upside. If that's the case, yep, you guessed it. 6,000 short with a stop loss. 2256. Mm, it's hitting some resistance at the 200-day moving average. The Dow has been doing that. I did notice that all day. It'll cross, but it'll come back down. So this might not be the best time to short. Well, let it stop me out instead of stopping myself out. Okay. Oh, Epstein and autopsy's coming up next. I'm curious to hear about this. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Epstein, his hyoid bone was broken. I have no idea what that is, but they just explained it. They said it can happen during hanging, but it's more likely to happen during strangulation. That's freaking crazy. All right, looks like the market's getting ready to reverse here. Buy. Craziness. Craziness. They shut him up. They knew he was willing to do anything to get out of jail. All those New York jails, like Rikers Island and even that one, that federal building, they're in the city. It's all hoods that work there. So, of course, somebody got paid off. That man was killed. How do you break a bone from hanging yourself? What bone is there to break? Somebody needs to be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. The whole thing, fish. Yes, it is. I thought you texted me, Gene. I got no spleen, Gene. Okay, I see, Gene. Ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide. Yes, I have pajama pants on. That's a luxury of being a trader. Pajama pants and an old shirt in the shirt drawer. It looks like it's pulling back now. We're getting ready to pull back. It's doing some sort of positioning right around the VWAP and the 200-day average, and it's getting ready to pull back here, I think. See, the only thing that sucks about TradeNet, it's a great platform, but if you buy 6,000 shares, it's $90 for the round trip. So it's like not smart to pop out and pop in and pop out every time the market has a minor fluctuation. You kind of got to just pick a position and say nope and get out or stick with it. You can't like all like the I'm all about if you want to do what's the word? I can't think of it right now. Scalping on a regular platform or TD Ameritrade or U stock trade or that's fine, and it's even fine on here. Well, it's a little harder on here because you have to beat the spread, but that is a uptrend formation right there. It's curving. It's got that curve, almost like a perfect 90-degree. It stops and then it shoots up. This is a very bullish formation. Yep, I gotta get out of here. I don't have much of a choice. Let's see if I can find any reason to stay in longer. I will. Remove drawing. All right, so I see that for sure. It seems to top out here, here, here. Okay, so we seem to be at the top out level. No, can't be that high. It's like looks like that one broke through. It's right around here. So what's that level there? 255.40. If it goes above that line, unless you're in the trading, look, this even goes back the other way into the previous day. Extend to the left. Look, look at that. It's crazy. Only in the morning when it dropped was it above that. But since it's a 2-day resistance right there on the Dow. So I'm expecting a pullback here. The 30-year bond is down. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. It's actually a good entry for TVIX if you're not in it already. But if it breaks that line, I'm out. Don't have a choice. Let me get the. Yeah, I'm thinking if this breaks out above that 2-day resistance, then yes, it's time to get out of the at least for today. We could always pop back in tomorrow. But for now, it hasn't crossed it. But it's like a stomach turner. 'Cause I got a lot of money to on the line here. I would hold my options. Let me look at my thetas. Why isn't my theta on here? This thing is crazy. How is it different than the other one? Theta. Theta wanna. Delta. And gamma, I don't care. Yeah, I'll take the gamma. Might as well throw in the Vega, right? Oh, but what about the beta? I'm just kidding. Alright, so we got your delta, overall delta. How is that possible? Oh, that's not that high. I thought I had higher exposure than that. My overall delta is only 193 on UVXY. Oh, but I was looking at the theta. My theta would be I didn't buy out far enough. I have to sell today. My theta's too high. Even though it's very likely that the market will dump tomorrow, especially since it's Friday. Although the market could go up Friday and tomorrow. All is possible. People could be convinced that the China thing is getting better. We need a catalyst. Now I want a chicken gyro. Doesn't look good here. Yeah, doesn't look good. Okay, very good. Looks like it's having a lot of trouble breaking out of there. Doesn't mean it won't. Just means it's having a lot of trouble. In case you're wondering or watching, seems to be the VIX for the triple Q, the 200-day moving average, and then a 2-day resistance for the Dow, and the 200-day moving averages for the SPY. I don't know if they would be able to make that a translucent phone where it's literally just like a sheet, basically, of fiberglass or whatever the heck they make it out of, and it's you click and then boop, it lights up, and yeah, I don't think they could do a translucent phone. I know, because I am a phone professional now. I took this thing apart and replaced the screen, but no, they couldn't do it. Where are they going to put the battery? Even if they can get the microchips down to the point where it's so tiny and they're in a little metal, thing that wraps around the phone, where are you going to put the battery? Batteries are pretty big. Batteries take up pretty much half the back of the phone. It would be hard. They'd have to make a round shaped battery, but then how fat would the border of your phone be? It wouldn't even look cool anymore. They'll do it. That's why these companies like Nvidia and all these NXPI and all these chip companies, they're Micron, they are the future. So there's a lot of publicity going out about how WeWork is going to have a terrible IPO, but I keep tending to disagree. Uh, Even with Um, fundamentals. Yeah, even with fundamentals, I still think. Okay, so this is just out of the paper here while we wait for the market to do something. Um, Berkshire, or Warren Buffett and his peoples, um, company has taken large stakes in a handful of financial firms. They own 10% of Bank of America, 18% of American Express, 9% of Wells Fargo, 6.7% of, I'm sorry, 8% of US Bank Corp, 2% of JP Morgan, 5% of Goldman, 9% of Bank of New York Mellon, and they own 13% of Moody's. Um, Stock, anyway. I'm assuming common stock. Uh, let's see. Moody's apparently has had the best year out of all of them, 49% total return. Essentially, when you buy Berkshire, you're buying a hedge fund. It's like the world's largest hedge fund. Oh yeah, and they also found out that the hacking suspect did not just hit Capital One. She hit so many things. Yo, there's so much money. So much money. If you guys want a side gig right now, make a little money, cyber protection, identity protection. And you already got companies that do this, I can't think of any names right now, like LifeLock and stuff like that. Those companies right now, they will do affiliates like that. And you go ahead and you run your campaign, whatever, and who knows? You could be the next LifeLock king. I'm telling you, you got to look it up. It's crazy stuff people are doing with that, and you know, and I found that out through my own, like, just like watching. You know how when you flip through cable, you'll end up on like the local channels. Well, that's exactly what happened, and they were discussing this breach in Capital One, and the chairman, it looked like, was telling everybody to get LifeLock, um, giving them like pamphlets. I'm like, is this guy selling them? So I don't know if he works for them or if they like give you money. I don't know how it works, but I don't like that this market is popping back up again. It was just doing so well. Dude, I can't believe Epstein's freaking such and such bone. I can't believe that. I have to look that up. That is too many coincidences. You don't understand. It's just too many coincidences. When you hang yourself, I'm sure, like jumping off a building, you probably break a bone. But he was on his knees leaning forward. No way. He was murdered. All right, we broke out here. It's time to sell TVIX. Not yet. Let me give it a second here. Yeah, that's two cup and handlers for me. Selling. I'm selling out of TVIX. Market. Sell. If you're in the challenge, continue to hold. GE. Sell. Market. Buy. This is so confusing. I may be going back in. I don't know. Because this pullback is beautiful here. Can I get the position, please? All right, let's see what happens at 12 o'clock. Sometimes at the shift of an hour, markets change. They have preset orders, and that doesn't seem to be the case. I want to look up more about Jeffrey Epstein's autopsy found multiple broken bones in his neck, injuries that occur commonly in those who have been strangled, the Washington Post reports. Okay, do you realize that when you are locked in the shoe, that is solitary confinement? You are kept away from other inmates, from everybody. The only people that can you come in contact with are the police or correction police. And that is just crazy. Oh my God. This is a story that is going to go in history. You don't understand how big of a deal this is. This is going to be one of the biggest stories in history. This has to do with uh wasn't there something stupid called Pizzagate? I know it sounded very stupid, but it was about very rich and very powerful people that were doing like this disgusting stuff and banging kids, boys, girls, doesn't matter. They were banging anything that was 13 years old. It's like a sick fantasy. Once you're that rich and powerful and can have basically any chick, I guess they start to all look the same and you start to go after sick shit. That's why I think a lot of them start with that like S&M stuff and being dominated, but then after that they get into molesting little kids. And when you got, I mean, listen, we have the current president, both Clintons, so many powerful people involved, and then this sealed report gets released with incriminating evidence on a lot of people, a lot of powerful people, and the next day he's dead in his cell. He gets taken off suicide watch the day before. He gets put in a cell. The COs that were watching him were working overtime, okay? And like they were exhausted and tired or quote unquote watching him, and one's not going to rat out the other, you know what I mean? They were just going to say we fell asleep. Because if one was behind it, he's not going to rat the other dude out because then he's going to incriminate himself. So this is a major story about how the rich and powerful in this country are partaking in, have no, imagine, young girls, little kids. These are people that have no emotional empathy for people, that they could see that these people are being raped. The whole thing is crazy. Maybe it's a conspiracy. There's going to be 101 conspiracy theories that come out about this stuff, but the fact that is broken is the hyroid. I need to look this up. A U-shaped bone in the neck which supports the tongue. The hyroid bone. I gotta see what uh, what's going on. Yes, I can see the text, guys. Hold on, I'm having an issue with the